generation.
Now, a lot of holes in his game that you can exploit. Do you feel like he makes a lot more mistakes that you can take advantage of?
He's a great fighter, but I think he have a lot of flaws. I don't think he's offended me, but I'm happy because they underestimated me. I think it's not good idea he make a plans to fight Tyson Fury. I like to make my plans only God. I don't want to make plans for myself. Because if I make a plan for myself, I want to go on top of God, and I can't do that. The God is first, it's the only one. He make the plans, and I think I'm gonna break his plan.
Before we got to murky waters, but we just said, nah, we're diving straight in the deep end. And I think we put on a great show for the fans. And as I said, even though I'd done the job, I always need a good dance partner, and Dylan was the perfect dance partner. This is just my time. 10 years on, I'm still standing strong, still very, very conditioned. My mind's fully focused. I've been through trials and tribulations during my career, but I feel like those trials and tribulations just show me how strong I am to be able to still be standing today. I know a lot of people wouldn't choose to be sat here.
The tension between Anthony Joshua and Kristian Prenga is already very high. Both fighters have made it clear that this fight is personal.
Now is my time. I need to show the world.
The grave's already been dug, but they keep digging deeper and deeper and deeper. I'm just going to do what I need to do.
I'm not the talker guy, but I'm a puncher guy, and I'm Albanian.
All the talk's cheap. We will see.
You're a great fighter ever, brother, but in the ring I don't have respect for nobody.
I want you to show me no respect.
As they stand face to face, Kristian Prenga shows no fear. He confidently says he will stop Joshua before the 10th round.
AJ is here, right? I saw AJ just here doing photos. You saw AJ as well. Is this your first time seeing AJ?
Yes.
How did it feel being that close to AJ?
It's not my fighter, but it's the same with every fighter.
What do you expect to do July 25th? What's the dream? Do you expect to knock out AJ July 25th? You knock out everyone, that's what you do. When you win, you knock out.
It's not gonna go 10 rounds or 12 rounds, how it's gonna be the fight. It's not gonna go 10 rounds, the fight. It's gonna stop the fight.
You expect to stop it?
Yeah.
For Prenga, Joshua is just another opponent standing in his way. He says he will show no respect and plans to take all the belts home after beating him. If he pulls it off, it would be one of the biggest upsets in boxing. We'll find out on July 25th.
If you stop him, it'll be one of the biggest upsets in boxing.
We're gonna see in July 25th.
Why are we only seeing you now, Kristian? I look at your record and only one defeat, knockout, 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 knockout. Why has it taken so long to see Kristian Prenga?
I just signed a manager.
Now we'll see you.
Yeah, now you see me.
Is this the dream fight for you, or is there someone else that you dream of fighting?
It's a good fight for me. It's the biggest fight I see, but I think I have the dream. I need the belt to send home.
I like it, a belt to take back to Albania. They expect you to lose. You've come here almost to upset the apple cart, they say here, to cause the big upset. Do you find it offensive they picked you to lose?
I don't think it's offended me, but I'm happy because they underestimated me. I think it's not good idea he make a plans to fight Tyson Fury. I like to make my plans only God. I don't want to make plans for myself. Because if I make a plan for myself, I want to go on top of God, and I can't do that. The God is first, it's the only one. He make the plans, and I think I'm gonna break his plan.
Prenga is unhappy that Joshua's team already expects him to lose. Instead of being discouraged, he warns that the Tyson Fury fight may never happen.
I've been through trials and tribulations during my career, but I feel like those trials and tribulations just show me how strong I am to be able to still be standing today. I know a lot of people wouldn't choose to be sat here today. They would choose to be somewhere else on a beach because they don't want to go through what it takes to be a champion. We're talking about undisputed champion, we're talking about unified champion, world champion, and beating Prenga on the 25th, so he's still got big ambitions.
Prenga believes he has found weaknesses in Joshua's game and plans to take advantage of every one of them. Meanwhile, Joshua says his training has made him stronger and a more complete fighter. He believes no one from his generation is chasing greatness like he is, and beating Prenga is another step toward facing Fury and becoming undisputed champion.
I'm confident that on July 25th in Saudi Arabia, one punch is going to change Kristian Prenga's life for the better. Confident of it. You know, you look at these fighters that make this mistake. They line up two fights and they overlook inevitably. As much as they say they don't, they overlook the fight that's in front of them. You know, I think Joshua was supposed to fight Wilder, but Wilder took a tune-up fight and got, I think it was against Zhang Zhang or maybe Joe Parker, one of the two, but he got knocked out. I think it was Zhang. I think Zhang knocked him out, and I think Parker beat him on points. And then that Wilder-Joshua fight never happened because Wilder's coming off of a loss and it just didn't make sense. There's countless examples.
Team Prenga believe their fighter only needs one big punch to beat Joshua. Their plan is simple: avoid a long fight and finish the job early.
If it happens, we're going to look, you know, you can see the giddiness coming across my face. You know, we would look to fight Fury. There is a rematch clause, but I just think if Joshua doesn't win this fight, he's finished. It's over.
Prenga's manager, Keith Sullivan, says Joshua has made a big mistake by already thinking about future fights. He believes looking ahead could ruin Joshua's dream of fighting Tyson Fury.
You got, no offense to the guy that Anthony Joshua's fighting, but who the fuck is Prenga? Even if he is 21-1 with 20 knockouts or 21 knockouts, who the fuck is that? Why are we doing this? Tune-up fight this, tune-up fight that. This is Tyson's second tune-up. No need for it. Completely and utterly embarrassing. Apparently, this is, someone said unmasked Kane. He's not talking about this guy. He's talking about the other. Talking about the Hills Have Eyes, dude. Where's he at? Let me see. This guy. Holy cow. Yeah, dude. I just. This is why people make fun of the sport of boxing when it comes to the best fight and the best.
There's a rematch clause in the Joshua versus Prenga contract, but Sullivan says that if Prenga wins, they would rather move on to fight Tyson Fury. He also warns that if Joshua loses, his career at the top level could be in serious trouble and the biggest fights may disappear.
They gotta pay us to watch this? Yeah, bro. This is garbage. This is garbage. If this goes longer than a round or two, this is absolute garbage. I mean, there's a Netflix logo right there, but I don't know that this is an official poster. So the Ring Magazine will co-promote with Queensberry and then, you know, Gold Star is Tyson's management. How embarrassing, though. I mean, why are we even... This is the stuff that makes me hope that Tyson and AJ doesn't happen. I hope this dude knocks Tyson out cold. We want Marius Wack to whack Tyson upside his head, bro. Because what is this? There's just no reason for it. There was no real reason other than, you know, AJ wanted to have one after he got in the car wreck. I get it. But this one especially, there's just no reason. No reason to have it happen. And boxing will absolutely...
Tyson Fury's upcoming fight with Marius Wash has frustrated many fans. Wade says Prenga hasn't fought top opponents either. But Fury fighting Wash is even more questionable because Wash recently fought MMA influencers.
And you told us this was the next fight. AJ, Fury. AJ has to go get a run-up because he needs to get back in fighting shape, I guess. Okay, Fury gets his run-up with Makhmudov, and now he has this other one. If someone slips on the banana peel, boxing deserves every bit of it because you kept this fight from people for a decade. And it could have happened, and it should have happened, and it would have happened, except for people being too greedy, not wanting to sign contracts, being a little scaredy, wanting to go fight for belts, never unify, etc. Tyson's only doing this so he can stay active, I guess. Because AJ's going to stay active, he has to stay active. It's dumb. None of it makes any sense, but it would have made more sense if it was someone with a pulse. Like if this would have been somebody around Makhmudov level.
Fans are clearly frustrated with Fury's fight on July 24th, just one day before Joshua's bout. Wade calls it a complete disaster.
Remember that
Joshua
I'm the landlord.
Fight never
You work for
because
I
both
need
fighters
Joshua
are choosing
to
easier
fight me
opponents instead of elite competition. He believes boxing fans deserve much better fights.
He will face the 6'5" Albanian heavyweight Prenga as part of the Esports World Cup, which is a premier annual sporting event, a global celebration of competitive excellence and esports fandom. And I'll tell you what, even though it's a tune-up, heavyweight boxing with a guy who can throw a right hand, after what AJ went through, he did not look great against Jake Paul, in spite of what you said, Malik. And I think that's partly because he had a lot of pressure on him. He didn't want to get caught with something stupid and lose to Jake Paul. It's a nightmare scenario. Right. But then surviving a car accident where two of your close friends don't survive the accident, you can't underestimate the kind of emotional damage that's
Wade
done.
says many fans see this fight as an insult to boxing, although he still hopes Fury gets beaten by Washington. He also believes Joshua may have chosen a different opponent because of his car accident. At the same time, Fury already had a warm-up fight, so another one makes many people wonder why.
Your first fight back, you don't want to jump right in with Tyson Fury, but he's fighting a 6'5" guy who can throw a right hand. Like, it's not, like, you know, stranger things have happened. What are your thoughts on the tune-up?
Max, you made a great point I want to go back to real quick, because I noticed when me and you make certain comments, people, they really run so far with it. We're not comparing AJ, Cotto, and Toro Gotti as the same type of fighters in general. That's not what we're doing, but we're saying what you can expect from these kind of fighters. When you see a Miguel Cotto fight, you can expect to see action. You can expect to see vulnerability on his side and his opponent's side. Or Toro Gotti, you can expect to see action. So this is what me and Max mean. We mean when you watch AJ fight, you know it's going to go one way. For sure, you're going to get your money.
Max Kellerman believes this is the right comeback fight for Joshua. He says the Jake Paul fight was never a real challenge. After Joshua's car accident and the loss of two close friends, Max believes Prenga is a good opponent to help Joshua return while still providing a difficult test.
I would say the best name on his resume, as far as I can say, and I gotta, shout out my Philly guy, Joey Dueco, who's a tough guy, can be slick at times, and he was able to beat Joey Dueco. Now, do he have anything extremely sexy on his resume like AJ did? No, you can't compare that at all. But like Max said, what you can do is compare. We have a big man that knows how to throw a right hand, and guess what, Max? He have nothing to lose. And if this moment don't get to him, because he's never been on a stage like this, we could talk about techniques and what's his advantages, but the real thing is how is he going to react to this stage? AJ has been here so many times, and in this case, AJ has a bigger fist to fry, meaning Fury. So we're going to see how Prenga...
Max points out Prenga's size and punching power, while Malik Scott believes Joshua is fully motivated. Scott says Joshua's experience, toughness, and power will once again be on display.
After that fight takes place, and when Tyson Fury beats Anthony Joshua, I wanted to see your face there, actually, because I know we're going to get onto that. Anthony Joshua fan, he's a lovely fellow, Anthony. But when he beats him, it's all lined up for Tyson Fury to fight Ajit Caballero, or for Anthony Joshua to fight Ajit Caballero. But Ajit Caballero and Tyson are big friends, but business. They both spoke to both of them, and they would both fight.
Malik Scott believes Prenga's resume is not close to Joshua's. Even so, he says anything can happen in boxing. If Prenga follows his game plan, Joshua could be in serious trouble. Scott also believes Joshua cannot afford to lose because much bigger fights are waiting for him.
There's probably not a negative to say about it all, to be honest. Like, it's strategical, we know that. It's Marius Wack. We know what he offers, we know what he's doing. He's a big lump. If he's preparing for AJ, he's probably bigger than AJ, I think. He's been around the block. I've beat him myself. I think last time I seen him in boxing, last time I seen him in boxing, Moses Atuma put him over in about... Oh yeah, I seen him fighting like 4 people at once, which was crazy. But it's calculated, and obviously, as we've seen in boxing over the last few years, if you're at the top of the sport, you sort of choose what you do and what you don't do. Tyson's doing that over in Thailand, where he's training. Doesn't want to do too much travelling, from the sounds of it. Flying Marius Wack in. A glorified spar.
While Fury and Joshua focus on the next opponent,
you work for
plans are already being made for me. Spencer Brown says that after Joshua and Fury finally fight, the winner could face Ajit Caballero in another major heavyweight showdown.
You know what I mean? But it'll go down as a contest. Probably smart stuff. Keeps him busy. Keeps him in fight preparation as such. In terms of doing the ring walk, doing everything, preparing up to a fight. But I think this is basically just to keep me busy fight. Bit of a tick over.
Here's one for you. Who wins, Marius Wack or AJ's opponent, Kristian Prenga?
Oh, it's a good one. Listen, Marius Wack, he's no mug, you know. I think that Prenga's a little bit more younger, a bit more fresher, but I'll say Marius Wack could do.
Fraser Clark defends Fury's decision to fight watch, since Clark has already fought and beaten him. He believes the matchup makes sense because Fury is preparing for the bigger Joshua by facing another big heavyweight.
If we can't beat Kristian Prenga, we don't deserve to be in a ring with Tyson Fury.
You don't
So
want
yes,
someone you
of course,
good.
everybody's dangerous. This guy, I actually didn't know he was European kickboxing champion. That's given me a massive bum twinge, I'll be honest with you. But this isn't a guy who was a kickboxing world champion who's never boxed before. He's got 20 fights, 20 wins, 20 knockouts. Like, he's an accomplished fighter. Now, just because he's never beaten an elite world level guy, guess what? He's never fought one.
Doesn't mean
So we might be bang unlucky, and he might be really, really good. But hopefully, and I believe with what I'm seeing, AJ will go out there and poleaxe this guy. And guess what? Once he does that, he's going to poleaxe Tyson.
Clark believes this fight is helping Fury prepare in the best possible way for Joshua. He also says that if either Fury or Joshua loses their warm-up fight, the long-awaited showdown could fall apart. The pressure is huge, and one mistake could change everything.
But he has to overcome this, and as we saw with Alexander Usyk versus Rico Verhoeven, physically you can get yourself into that condition, but if there's no fear factor here, psychologically you can underperform. We saw that against Usyk, and hopefully we don't see it against Anthony.
No, because this guy's a boxer and he'll make normal shapes. But Prenga said, and I do agree with him.
Former kickboxer, by the way.
Former kickboxer, yeah, but he's boxed for a long time now, 10 years. The thing about he's saying about AJ is this is a lose-lose for him, and unless AJ goes in there and dominates him and knocks him out, which I believe he'll do inside 3 rounds, if not 2. I think it is a lose-lose for him, and I think Prenga's right in that respect to throw that out.
Many people believe that Joshua versus Fury may never happen.
I need Joshua to fight me!
Even so, both teams remain focused on winning their next fight. Prenga's manager says Joshua will be stopped, while Eddie Hearn believes Joshua will beat Prenga and then defeat Fury as well.
Absolutely. Again, that's the mind games, you know, and I think that Prenga's spot on with that analogy. You know, Anthony Joshua has to go in there, he has to be spiteful, he has to get the job done for me inside 3 rounds as well. There's no feeling out process. You've got to go in there and show that you are back, make a statement. I think that's what he has to do, AJ. So he's in a lose-lose situation, you know, going into this one, because that's what people expect.
And he hasn't actually won a genuine fight, because you can't, even though we were there, we covered it, it was a great occasion, he won the American audience over. The Jake Paul victory in December last year wasn't a real boxing match. He held Jake Paul up for several rounds, and then he broke his jaw in 2 places against a guy who really is 9 levels below him.
Many fans criticize Fury's choice of opponent, but they believe Joshua's fight is a real comeback test. Prenga is a former kickboxer with 20 boxing wins and many knockouts, making him a dangerous opponent. Even so, fans expect Joshua to finish him within 2 or 3 rounds.
If this is the warm-up for the biggest monolithic, megalithic boxing match we've ever had in the UK, he needs to have a great camp, to have all the Usyk guys around him, and go out there and prove that he's tip-top.
Absolutely. Listen, he's out training in Valencia with Team Usyk. I think that, you know, he's been under the watchful eye of them. He said he's made improvements, not just physically, but mentally. The training regime has been military as well, and you're going to see a new improved Anthony Joshua. And I know it, even at the age of 36, people are saying, how can you improve? Well, he says that he has improved, and that has been under the tutelage of Team Usyk. It's going to be interesting.
I think psychologically they've been brilliant for him, and Alexander Usyk is his new mentor and cheerleader, and I love it.
Many experts believe Joshua must stop Prenga within the first 2 or 3 rounds to prove he is truly back. They also believe Prenga is a much tougher opponent than Jake Paul because of his size and punching power.
It's a continuation because of the data that showed in the Jake Paul fight. We need to do more than that. Prenga's a completely different opponent, but the training, I think, is a progression towards improving as a whole. There's standard, there's goals I need to hit in the gym. So basically, yeah, the Prenga fight is leading me forward to improving my training, basically, because what I was doing for the Jake Paul fight won't help me beat Prenga. I need more.
What do you think will happen next? Will Joshua get the performance everyone expects, or will Prenga pull off one of the biggest upsets in heavyweight boxing? Share your prediction in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest boxing news, fight breakdowns, and exclusive updates.